All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to Chair. My name is Tracy Seawright. Welcome. Thank you for allowing me to be your guide during this practice here. So as I said earlier, my goal is to give you tools to help you navigate through mobility. So as we age, as a society have a more sedentary lifestyle, we're not moving as much, right? We're not out, on the farm as much and, planting things and harvesting. We were at jobs where we would sit or stand all day. This is little techniques we can use to bring that movement in. So as we start in our chair, I call it a proper seat here. See how you feel in the chair. You may need to be in the middle. You may need to be on the edge. If the lower back is hurting, can you put something behind you to create length here, whether it's a bolster, a couch cushion, a pillow, something to create a tall spine as you bring the shoulders up and back here. So focusing on the feet here, we're pressing down the feet really into the earth. You want to spread those toes wide and place the toes down. One of the things to work on is toe strength. This is something that weakens as we age. So if you can weave in through your day, just lifting the toes and separating them. So kind of imagine when you get like a pedicure, right? And they put those toe dividers in there. So pressing the toes down, lifting up and spreading. You can also mimic this with your hands as well, as I'm doing here, but we're pressing down into the toes here. Now observe the heel here. How is the heel? Are you able to press down? Now, if you find it in your chair that things are not even, you can bring that block in, or if you have a book and you can place it down, place your feet right on top of here. Now, the idea here is that the marble, like if you put a marble, does it roll down? If it does, then that means you're too high. You want it on this level type of surface here. So adjust accordingly. It may just mean you need to scoot up a little bit to even things out. So you're rooting down into your feet, spreading those toes wide. You're gently placing those toes down. And as you come up, observe the knee here. Now the knee should cover that second toe and beyond. So when I peek down, even though I'm wearing shoes, and you can wear shoes in chair, you can wear socks, whatever you feel comfortable with, you'll look down and make sure that you can see those big toes there. Now, one of the tricks that I use in this is I place the block kind of in this. There's different settings. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3. So I'm placing that longer one right here. Kind of think of a little Pez candy. All right. And this is going to mean I'm going to have to come a little bit closer to the edge of the chair here as I squeeze. So we'll take a moment here to squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. And again, if you don't have the block like this, do you have a little throw pillow? What do you have that you can put right here? And if you don't have anything at all, you can imagine you have that block. Your toes are covered here. You can see the big toe. You can squeeze and release. So it's squeezing those glutes back there. Now, as you're squeezing, how is the belly here? I often say, imagine you're wearing a tight pair of jeans. Maybe you're wearing a belt here. So we have bondage here, right under the belly button here. So we want to make sure that our belly is engaged here, lengthening the 4 sides of the torso here, bringing up and back. Now, who would have thought all of these things that we have to get into place? So think of it, you get a car rental, right? You're coming in, you're getting into that car. What do you need to do? Adjust the seats, the mirror, all those things in place as you buckle your seatbelt. So same thing with this. We want to safely move through the practice here. So this is alignment is very important. So as we come up here, lengthening the torso, bring those shoulders up and back like a little waterfall. Or maybe imagine you have these beautiful angel wings here, placing the hands right on the thighs. Gaze is either forward, or you can choose a drishti, which is a focal point. So like I'm looking at the clock or the door that's ahead of me, or you can lightly close the eyes and go for an inward practice. Sometimes I always like to close my eyes and listen and use my sense of hearing for the teacher to go into the practice. So here we are here. We're breathing. Eyes are closed. Tall spine here. As you squeeze, maybe each time you inhale, you squeeze. Maybe exhale, you let go. Now, what does this do? Like, Tracy, why are you having us do this today? Well, say you're standing in line at the grocery store. You're standing somewhere waiting. Can you observe how your posture is? And you can do this same checking here. How are my shoulders? Am I hunching forward like, a croissant here? And just adjusting. Maybe if you walk past a mirror, like, oh, I'm really hunched over here. As you come up and realign here. So this is this conscious awareness of your body. Because as we go through our day, fast moving, fast paced, you wonder, why is my back hurting? Why is my neck? Why is my feet? Well, parts of our body are compensating. So as we begin to settle, we'll go on to our next, which is our breath here. So simply breathing, we'll take those arms up. We'll inhale through the nose if you can. And as you exhale, out the mouth here, breathing in and out. Now, breath is quite important in our yoga practice here. I invite you to inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Now, perhaps you don't like exhaling out the mouth, and you can explore breathing in through the nose and exhaling out the nose. We're going to breathe in through the nose. Breathe it in and out. You got it. Breathe it in. And maybe as you breathe in, you're squeezing that little block, right? You're squeezing, and down. Now, next time we come up here, we'll hold it for a moment. As you squeeze the blocks, you can move the arms a little bit farther apart, like you're making the letter Y here. Now, I've been working on Celtic yoga, and in Celtic yoga, this is heaven rushing in. As you take a moment to think what you're grateful for, what you're appreciative for. And it can be, just the fact that you're able to get up and move and be able to be in class here. On that next exhale, we'll take those hands and we'll bring them back for that exhale. Breathe it in and out. Breathe it in and out. You got it. Breathe it in. And this helps get a little bit of heat in the body here. So maybe you're a little cold today. This gets things moving. So how are the feet? How are the sit bones here? Are you creating length in the spine? So lots of questions. And this is my way of helping you light up the hemispheres of the brain here, cognitive function here. So we're thinking of many things: breathing, our core, our feet, our shoulders, our spine, all these things, oh my. On that next exhale, we'll gently bring those hands down. We'll place them on the thighs here as you realign the body here. Our next breath is called snake breath. This is a Kundalini breath. And this is our year of 2025, the year of the snake. And the snake is about shedding their own skin. You think about it, a snake, if it doesn't shed its skin, it will die, right? And it loses that sense of protection, that vulnerability, but it's something that needs to be done because the skin is not beneficial. So thinking that we can shed. So a little playful way, and I have said many times, breathe in through the nose, exhale out the mouth, but this one is inhaling through the mouth and hissing on the exhale here. So it's a little fun thing. So sometimes in chair, we want to put a little playfulness in it. And it's a way to kind of, even if you laugh about it, laughing is excellent for you. So we'll breathe in as if we're breathing in through a straw. So we'll do this 5 times. Maybe as you have your hand down, you're counting on your fingers here. That gets a little movement into your fingers. So tall spine here. And we'll breathe in as we're breathing in through a straw and then hiss. So here we go. We'll breathe in. And again. And again. And again. Last time, breathe it in. There you go. Well done. It's supposed to help with stress. Maybe you felt a little bit of stress relieving you here. So let's continue on here with our arms. We'll bring the arms up and then gently float them down. So as we do chair, we work on hands and feet. Then we'll move into a little bit of core. Then we work into moving the spine in all directions here. So we're working with our arms here as we inhale, come up, exhale, come down. Breathe it in through the nose and getting things all warmed up here. And we'll go slow, then we'll go fast. And today I'll bring in a little tapping sequence that we'll do here when we get to our part about our feet here. Breathe it in and out. You got it. Beautiful. And then on that next exhale, we float those arms down. We'll bring it forward and then we'll bring front and back. Front and back. Are you squeezing that block as you go front and back? Front and back. See how close you can get those shoulder blades here, front and back. Maybe that idea you're slamming a door shut here. Breathe it in and out. How is the torso here? Root down into the sit bones, into the feet here. Here we go. As we count 10, you got it. 9, 8, 7, 6, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Gently come down, shake those hands here as we hold onto the side of the chair, bring it up and over here for a little lateral stretch. We'll turn this into a little dynamic movement of 10 here. On that exhale, lower gaze is down. Here we go. We're going up for 10. You got it. 9. Out at your own pace. Pause is needed here. Maybe you're on 6. Maybe you're on 5. You got it. And squeeze and smile. How about that? Squeeze and give yourself a little smile here. And as we're coming down here, see if you can really stretch the arm. Maybe you're at 4. Maybe you're at 3. Maybe you're at 2. And maybe you're at 1. If that's the case, come down, shake it out. Other side, here we go, going for 10. You can hold on to the side of the chair if you like. So here we go. 10, you got it. 9, give it a stretch. 8, 7, are you squeezing? 6, are you smelling? 5, 4, you got it. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, shake it out. We'll take those thumbs. Think of Fonzie from Happy Days, or, thumbs up, right? I used to play a game in school, 7 Up, when I was younger here. We'll take those thumbs and we'll place them right under the armpit here. And we'll bring our little wings up and down. Now, how is the spine here? Are you creating length? How are the feet? Are you pressing it down here? And even observe, are you rounding here, right? Just think of when you do the chicken dance or, you're standing with that. How is your posture even through that? So we're lifting up and down. Pause at any time you need a little break if you need a drink of water. And how do you know? Well, you may feel flushed. The breath may be unsteady. Our breath is our best teacher for this. Bring it up. And maybe be a little fun. You can just cluck, cluck, cluck. And sometimes silly, that's a playful way, right? Gets things going. Here we go. We'll do 5 more. And when you hit your 5, we'll bring the arms up and down, up and down. Now you can look up if you'd like, and down, up and down. So if you're looking up, then forward, up and forward, up and forward. Now, why are we doing this? Why are you having me do this? Well, listen, if we work on these, if you do these things a couple times a day, working on those mobilities, guess what? You can be 83 years old and you can lift and put things on a high shelf, right? This is what we're working for. We're working to get to that point in 70s and 80s where we have that mobility, right? When I work with the seniors, they're not doing that. So you'll see that they can't move their arms up even here. That's where it stops because they're not putting something on a high cabinet, right? Putting something away. They're not lifting, reaching up to say dust their ceiling fan. So they're not doing those day in and day activities, right? Getting on a ladder and cleaning out gutters or something like that. They're not lifting up or reaching up. Even think about it like decorating a Christmas tree, right? You're putting the star up on top. So they're not making this type of movement. So when you don't use it, you lose it. So bring that in. And then we'll gently on that exhale, bring the hands down. We'll bring out the fingertips here, place them on the shoulders here, like you're kind of creating the letter M. And maybe as you do this, you hum. And believe it or not, humming is really beneficial to the body. If you are having thoughts, things are looping in your brain, do you know humming stops that? So if you're getting really stressed out and that looping's happening where you're constantly thinking, worrying, try humming. And we're picking up the movement just a little bit. So we're squeezing still. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. You got it. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Breathing in and out, letting go. And then on that next exhale, we'll take those fingertips, we'll bring it up to the letter Y. So here we have a Y here. I'm pressing into my feet here, and this energy into the feet is if I'm kind of going to step up a little bit and jump out of my seat. So think you're like watching a football game or something, you're getting really excited, like, that's that energy that you want. So we're into the Y here, Y and down, Y, and you're touching the top here of the shoulders, a little bit of Y. And you might be saying, why are we doing this? We're getting movement here as you squeeze and release. It's a little playful way here. A little bit of movement. We're almost there. Your arms are probably getting tired. Here we go. 5 and 4. You got it. 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it down. Take those hands behind you. Do you have something that you can hold on into the chair? So I will turn to the side just to show you a little bit here. So we'll bring the back here into kind of this arch here. This is a little bit of a back bend. So if we were on the floor, we would be in something called camel. So I'm coming to the edge of my seat here. I'm squeezing my block, bringing the hands behind me. Now that little chinny chin chin of yours, you face it up towards the ceiling as you relax. The shoulders here, gaze is up. Now it's a long torso here. Reach back. Now, if you don't have anything to hold on to, can you imagine like you're passing something back to somebody behind you as you breathe? Inhaling and exhaling, letting go. Here we go. On that next inhale, we'll come forward just a little bit. And this is our part where we move the spine in all directions here. We'll bring the fingertips together here, tall spine. On that exhale, we'll go side. On that inhale, we'll go middle and side. So what do we do here? How do we breathe? As you close, that's when you exhale. As you open, you inhale. So as we come forward, we're opening the chest, we're breathing in, and then to the side, we're exhaling. Now we'll move a little bit fast with this. So squeeze your block, root down your feet, tall spine. Here we go. Ready? We'll go side, middle, side. Now observe the back. If you have anything going on in the back, disc issues, anything, please listen to your body. You don't need to go into the full range of the twist here. So even if you go a little bit into it, that's okay. So here we go. Middle, side, middle, side, middle, side, middle, side. You got it. Middle, side, middle. Now, as we go onto this side, we're going to pause for a moment. You can separate the hands here, place the one hand on the side of the thigh here as you go into a little deeper twist. Listen to your body though. You're squeezing the block. You're looking over the shoulder if you can. And see the alignment here. Where is your head in relationship to your sit bone? Are you too forward Are you too backward? So no leaning tower of Pisa here. We want it to be straight, as if I took a string from your pelvic floor and put it up through the crown all the way up to the highest heaven here. So create length here. On that inhale, we'll turn to center. Other side here. You can place the hand on the side of the thigh here. As you turn, you can use the back of the chair here to go deeper if it feels right in your body. Pressing down into the feet, squeezing the block with each inhale. Imagine you have those tight pair of jeans on that's all zipped up and buttoned. You're looking over the shoulder. And then on that inhale, we'll come forward. As we come forward, we'll take those hands, we'll bring them up, we'll cross them and bring them down. Bring it up, cross and down. Up, cross and down. Up, cross and down. Now this is a little technique from something that's called the golden seed of life here, a little bit from there. As we cross and down, cross and down. It gets a little bit faster here. Here we go. Cross and down. You got it. Cross and down. Relax those shoulders. Are you squeezing? All these things she's having me do. Oh my. Cross, down, cross, down, cross, down, cross, down. Your arms really getting a workout today. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Cross, down, cross, down, cross, down, cross, down. Last time. Here we go. And as we bring it down, we'll bring one arm up and out. So this is a little neuro dance here. So we're bringing it out and in, out and in, out and in. You got it. Out and in. Tall spine here. You can go a little fast if you'd like. Out, in, out, in. Go at your own pace. Your breath will tell you. It will teach you when you need to slow down. Here we go. 10 and 9 and 8. 4, 3. Make sure to smile. 2 and 1. Hallelujah. Other side. Here we go. Here we go. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it down. Shake out those arms a little bit. We'll cross and tap. Here we go. Ready? We're going to make a little X, tap. All right, here we go. We'll cross and tap, 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 cross and tap. Now, crossing over the midline here is great for cognitive function. So really important here. Cross and tap, cross and tap, cross and tap, cross and tap. 3 more. Cross and tap. Beautiful. Cross and tap, cross and tap. Take our 3 fingers here. We have our index, our middle, our ring, and we'll tap it right here, right under the pit of the throat here into that thymus. Tall spine here. So we're taking a little moment here to catch your breath up. You'll breathe in deeply, and on that exhale, we'll hum. Kind of a vigorous tapping here. Inhale again, breathe in through the nose, and hum it out. So this is really great here for immunity. Breathe it in. And so this is another tool, this EFT tapping to bring in. Breathe in one more time fully and deeply. Here we go. And you got it. Beautiful. Know at any time you can stop and take a drink of water, take a moment of breath here. Take those fingertips. We'll place them right here on our shoulders. This is something that I recommend doing every single day if you can. You don't have to do a lot of them, maybe 5 a day, maybe 10 a day, maybe 5 in the morning, 5 as you go to bed. So after I brush my teeth, this is what I do. And I did it this morning, and I did it yesterday and the day before, and I've done this since I've been 28 years old. We'll place the hands right here, and on that exhale, we're rounding here. So we're squeezing that block, we're bringing the elbows together, and on that inhale, we open the heart here, gaze looks up here. As that exhale, you're bringing it out. Now see if you can deeply exhale out. So it's amazing what touch the body, touches everything as we empty that breath out. So we're touching here, we're inhaling to open here. And this can be done standing, this can be done sitting, you can get on all fours. So there's lots of different ways to bring this in, but this has helped so much with my upper back. If you have like upper back fat, things like that, things going on in the chest area. And, again, I've been doing this for quite some time every morning, and I'm not doing 100, I'm not doing 50. There's some mornings I'll just do 10, but it's really kind of rounding. And then as I look up, I'm bringing those shoulder blades as close as I can as the shoulders back here. Here we go, here and back. 2 more times here as you press down into the feet. Squeeze the block if it's there as you open up. There we go. Well done. And then we'll bring those hands to heart center here. As we part the hands, we bring them up and around. So a little bit of the sun A here. As you look up, gaze is up, exhale, bring those hands. We'll bring them and land them right to our heart here. And like a moving meditation, maybe there's a prayer, affirmation, something that you're grateful for as we create this tall spine here. So a little kind of, in Reiki, we can use it also as a Gashi-ho type meditation. As you exhale, part those hands, bring them up tall here. On that exhale, gently allow those hands to float as you bring it to heart center. Maybe even just saying thank you. Thank you. Thinking what you want to shed, like that skin of the snake here, letting go. What do you want to let go of in 2025? Our focus of awareness probably was January 1st, right? All of our things. And studies have shown by February, people often kick out of their New Year's resolution. But spring is coming. Daylight savings time is on its way. And this could be a great time to renew or recharge what you are setting for your intention. One more time around with a humble heart of gratitude as you bring it right here. And now we'll gently bring those hands to our thighs here as we take a moment with the neck here. So the neck, we're going to imagine we have a little dot of paint right on our chin here, and following as if you would look at a clock here. So on that inhale, as you look up, we're on 12. As you slowly move down, now maybe the chin can graze the collarbone here. On that 6, you're exhaling as you come around. Now we still want the other cues. Feet, block between the thighs, tall spine here. We want the torso lifted here, all 4 sides. We want to relax the neck here. Close the eyes to go inward as you inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. Pause at any time. Know you always have that freedom. This is your practice. Listen to that inner teacher within you. Remember, I'm a guide through the practice here. And my goal for you is asthima. That means non-harming. I want you to be safe and comfortable and at ease. And that's often a foreign thing in exercise, right? Because many teachers want to take you beyond, challenge. But today we're slow and mindful. On that inhale, with the clock at 12, we'll go counterclockwise to slowly brush here. And after this, we will move down to our feet. Today, we won't get on the floor. We may do 1 or 2 standing and then back to the chair. But there's always the invitation, if you need to go to the floor, please do so. 1 more round here. And the next time that little chin reaches the 12 on the clock, we'll slowly come back, remove the block here, and here we go with our little toes here. So with our toes here, we'll begin just to lift the heels up here. So lifting the heels, and it's just, tapping. See if you can hold on to the side of your chair here. Now, once you get your sense of balance, once you get your stability, can you open those arms? Maybe on the exhale, you can do a little squeeze. Maybe you can open. Maybe you can just hold on. It's okay. Here we go. We're going to tap down. So we're going for 10, Woo, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to get those Tootsie Toes moving here. We're just going to come up and you're just going to press. Hold on to the side of the chair here. You're tilting forward. So kind of imagine you're skiing, all right, as you're coming forward. We're just putting pressure as if you will lift up out of your chair. Now, maybe you want to lift up a little bit as you hold onto the side and down. Now, if this is something that you can work on, maybe you're standing in the kitchen, you're at the counter, and these heel rocks are very, very important to bring into your world here. Maybe you're ready to go up the steps. So we have a house here that doesn't have an upstairs, which I miss. So maybe you're by the stairs, you can do this. And it's just kind of a movement here of walking here. So we're just pressing, we're just warming up 2 more times here. And we want to work on this movement of heel rocking. So up and down here. So this is so good for the body here. If you can try to do this, and if you can eventually work up to 100 a day, and I'll stand to show you the heel rocks here. You can, like, say you're in the kitchen, you're waiting for the spaghetti to boil, right? You're going up like this. Work your way up. Start with 5 every day. 5. Like, say the whole month of March, I'll do 5 a day. Then work up to 10. And if you can eventually get to 100 a day of these, this will be so beneficial. And I'm right on the tips of my feet here, just lifting up. All right, so this is another thing that's really beneficial when you can't get to class here. So a couple more rounds here and we'll do our little stretch. Now, if you have the strap, great. If not, no worries. I have a strap here. And we'll bring it in as we put it around the foot here. So I'm going to extend one leg out. Now, option here to put the strap. If you don't have the strap, you'll do the same kind of cue here. So I'll back up a little bit so that you can see. I'm rooting down into the heel and I'm flexing the foot here. The toes are coming as best as they can towards me. Now, the block is out of this equation now. So what can we do with this leg here? Well, we're peeking down. I see my second foot is covered here. And as I pull the strap, and again, if you don't have the strap, it's okay. You're just pressing as hard as you can into that heel. You'll hinge forward. So we have the shoulders back. Remember, you got beautiful angel wings, weighing it down as you fold forward here. So we're folding down. So think of like drawbridge as you're coming down. Option to have the hand right here as you pull. Now, if you have the strap, you're pulling it towards you. As you breathe, shoulders are back. So imagine I'm behind you and I'm taking my hands and pulling those shoulders back. So this is a half split. This can be done on the floor as well. As you breathe, and you can also, do this standing as well if you'd like. As you breathe. Now, option here, as you root down into that other leg, you can pick the other leg up a little bit, do a little hover. Tall spine here, bringing the shoulders back. You can bring it up and down. So this is a little bit of leg flossing here. That's an option. Now, observe here. Now, this is my foot here that likes to disobey and goes off track here. Observe where that second toe is. Is it in alignment with the knee, or are you finding it's going this way? So this is a great teacher. If your foot is going out this way, there's exercises that you can do. So here's one where we're straight, goes out, in, out, and that will help with that. But I have a situation where oftentimes I have to go to the chiropractor to get, like, it's usually high hip, things like that. So if it becomes an issue, of course, see your doctor, get the care you need. Now on that exhale, if you are levitating that foot, bring it down here. We'll slide it in. We'll take a moment here to separate the legs, windshield wiper here. Now you can hold onto the side of the chair going side to side, or you can go a little deeper, bringing the arms up here. So see what you need here. This is excellent to do as well. You can do the windshield wiper seated. You can lay on your back and put soles of the feet to the floor and do this. This is really good for your lower back. I had met someone who had a titanium rod put in their spine. And when we did this in class, she said this is what her physical therapist told her to do to strengthen her back. So there you go. Other side here, as we begin to realign here, other leg, we'll stretch it out, press it down into the earth. We're really charging up the whole leg here, taking those toes, fanning them towards us. Watch this knee here. This is my one that doesn't like to listen. So I come forward here, and I often put my hand right here to make sure it stays. Now, why do I do that? Well, it starts to hurt other parts of the body. So other parts of the body compensate. So I already notice as it's going, my bum hair is lifting up a little bit. So we want to even that sit bone out. So it could just mean, me adjusting a little bit, me scooting, me shifting my weight. So this goes back to that conscious awareness, skill and action here. If you have that strap, bring it in, put it in the middle of that foot, bring it up if you'd like. Leg flossing, it just depends on what you need. Do you need the stretch today? Do you need the movement of the leg coming up and down? So listen to that body. Now, as you're coming up, if you're doing the foot flossing here, come up, you inhale, exhale. Remember your other cues as well, tall spine here. Sometimes you may find you'll start concaving a little bit. So that's when you go, move it back up. Listen to your body here, observe, be aware. And it's like amazing, what you don't catch, but someone on other catch. Like I went in one time to get this kind of massage, and I had my hair is always mostly down, and he was able to see, oh yeah, one shoulder is like a quarter is higher. I was like, what? And so he was able to see that. And even this, I'm going to this person on Sunday, and she just looked at my hips and she's like, yep, they're closed. I'm like, oh my goodness, she just looked at me. And we slowly bring this down. As you remove here, we'll bring the leg in for a little bit of a squeeze here. Now, if this is a little much pulling it up, if you have your block, you can place your foot on your block. If you have a stool, you can bring that in. As we give a little squeeze here, we're almost ready for our little sequence here that we'll do here, a little tapping. Gently bring it down, other side here, give it a little squeeze, 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 you got it. And then as we gently bring the foot down, we'll hold on to the side here, we'll stretch out the foot, we'll have the heel here, we'll bring it up, stomp. Heel out, stomp, heel out, stomp. We're going for 10 here, we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Other side. Here we go. 10, 9, 8. Tall spine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're going to work on a little balance here. We're going to come to the edge of our mat as long as you're stable. What does that mean? You can't wiggle waggle your chair around. Okay. Do you need to have a yoga mat under the chair? Oftentimes chairs damage mats. So if you have a mat, get an old one, go to Five Below for $5, something that's not going to break the bank. If you go to thrift shops, maybe there's a beat up one. So this is one of my older beat up ones I tend to use. So as you come to the edge of the chair here, we're coming back, hold on to the chair here. If you have the back to it, lean that cervical spine as close as you can, bring it up and here. All right, see how your balance is. Now, if this is too much, if this is like, okay, wait a minute, I'm feeling a bit unstable, bring your block, place it here, put the tops of the feet on it, come back. So this is getting a little balance here. So this is called Nirvasana boat pose. Your gaze is straight ahead. You're relaxing your shoulders here. We're engaging the core here. So here we go. Ready? 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3. This is where the humming comes in. And 2, and 1. Well done. Bring it down here. All right. So here is our little sequence here. It's of 7s. So we're 1, 2, and it's the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then tapping the top foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now back to the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we'll go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is chair tapping. They do sell little tap-on slip-ons to put onto your shoes to bring a little tapping in. So here we go. Ready? We're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it gets overwhelming, just do the heels and then the feet here. Now the rhythm of this music, it's an older song, and try to do your best. This is a practice. Remember, you're practicing, you're learning. So heel, heel in the beat of 7 here. You can go alternate. That may be a little easier. But if you need to, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. And this is all cognitive function. You're counting, you're moving, you're doing more than one thing. We're lighting up the hemispheres of the brain there. So there is method to this little bit of madness here. All right, so I'll play the music here. Hopefully this mic won't go out.
You are my one.
Hopefully we'll get the right one here. Come on.
Desire. You set my heart. That'll be the day.
Right here.
When you say goodbye, that'll be the day.
1, 7.
When you make me cry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And toes. Count to 7. Other side. Then heel. Count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Toes. 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heel. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now toes. Toes. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Heel. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to go out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now back to the toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side. 5, 6, 7. Now heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's change it up. Each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, take a little pause, take a little breath. A little bit of movement. Get a drink of water. And as we move here, we'll take our standing, and then it's almost time for our journey to end here. So as we're here, toes are here. You might need a little shake it out a little bit. So it was the count of 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a practice. It's all good here. All right. So here we go. We're going to bring those hands right on the thighs here. Little bit of hip circles here. Round and round. Breathe it in and out. Breathe it in. You got it. And out. 3 more times around. In and out. Let it go. We'll do our other side here. So if you went one way, we'll go the other. So this is our little hula hoop. Maybe bring the arms out. This is our little balance here. And then as we get ready to move to standing here, make sure all props are out of the way. Make sure you're stable. Can you get out of the chair without using your hands? Now, it's okay if you need to, but this is a test here to see if you're able to go without your hands. So make sure the chair doesn't move at all. You're okay. We're rooting down into the feet. Cross those arms here. You can place your hands on your shoulders here and see if you can come up. All right. Now, maybe you need help as you sit down. Hold on to the chair. That's fine. This is a practice. Remember, we're practicing. So where you explore the weakness or like, ooh, I can't do this, then this is what you know to practice on. If this is not accessible to you, hold on to the chair, come up a little bit, come down. Then come up, exhale, come down. All right, next time we come up, we'll come up to stand and then we'll come back down to the chair. So here we go. Cross the arms if it's accessible, come up, press down into the feet. As we stand, we'll come to our chair. Now with this chair, we'll place it to turn towards the knees here. Now, I invite you to hold on to the sides of the chair. You'll see that your feet are in alignment with the bottoms of the chair here. So we'll take a step back, one step, then one more here. You'll see that my ankle should be right here and alignment here. So if I took a magic marker and took that little bump on the side of my ankle and drew it right up here, it would be onto my side of my hip. I'm holding onto the chair here. My feet are the same distance if it's accessible here from the bottoms of the chair. Press into the feet, bend the knees here. It's okay to bend here. We're coming forward, we're holding gazes at the chair here. We're in what is called puppy. Now you can back up a little bit if you need to, depending on your height. As you give a little stretch, see if you can bring the head down, ears between the arms here. As you stretch, it's this energy that like you're pushing the chair away. So even maybe explore pushing the chair away if that's okay. You're looking down, gazes at the upper thighs here. Watch how the feet are. If the one's turning out, I can already see my leg not listening and I have to reel it back in here. So we're here taking a couple breaths. Bouncing works as well, maybe up and down. Maybe lift one heel up, then the other. So this is another exploration of heel rocks here. We're pressing deep into the toes. So think of something that you're smashing or, I couldn't believe a cue I used on Friday, it was men in their 70s who were veterans, they were in mostly Army, mostly Navy. And, to get that kind of pressure for the foot, I actually said, how many of you smoked? And I think every single one of them raised their hand. There was a gentleman there in 1963. He said he was in Vietnam. And another one who said that he was in an Arctic in a submarine. And, get that energy where you're pushing that out, you're stamping that out. So this is this kind of energy you want to press into the toes here as you bend here. Breathing in and breathing out. Now on that next exhale, we hold onto the chair. We'll bring one foot together, both feet together here. Back it up just a little bit here. Now they're close to each other, very close. See if the sides of the knees touch here. You're holding onto the side. If it's accessible here, lean forward just a little bit, kind of like you're going into a push-up. My chin is almost at the same level of the back of the chair here. We're inhaling to come up. You can spread apart the legs a little bit if you need to. Come forward and back. So this is a little bit of plank here. Forward and back on your plank. We're breathing in as we come up, as we look up. You can also turn this into an up dog as well, where you can pause for a moment, gaze is looking up. You're pressing down into the chair with the hands here as you come back. Gently lowering the heels down. Almost there. Our next one is our tree pose, and then we're back to our chair. Almost there. Listen to your body here. It's okay if you need to pause and stop. If this is too much, like I don't feel stable, I don't feel safe, come to your wall. You can do this on the wall. Puppy, bring the hands right to the hips here. Come straight out and step back. You can do it this way as well. So know there's different ways to do this. Don't feel you have to struggle or be uncomfortable. Now on that next exhale, we'll gently lift the right leg. We'll bring it up. We'll bring the left to match here. We'll come up to standing. As you take your chair, we'll take the back part of it. We'll stand here. We'll go into our tree. Tall spine here. It's the same thing. Now we're standing. Can you imagine the blocks between the thighs as you squeeze? You're rooting down the feet here, spreading apart the toes, lifting the kneecap. You imagine that block's there. You're engaging the belly here. You're imagining you're wearing those tight pairs of jeans or a tight belt. You're bringing the shoulders up and back. As you take a moment to take the leg out, you can place it gently here. Now you can place a block underneath, or you can gently move the foot right below the knee. Option to go even higher if you like, but listen to your body. You want this stable foot here. It is so important with the toes here when you're in these kind of balancing shapes. Okay, so we're focused, hyper-focused awareness on the bottoms of the feet here as you're distributing the weight. As you're coming up, those hips here are facing forward. Focus on a drishti here as you relax the shoulders. Gaze is either at something that's not moving. If you feel safe and steady, bring those arms apart or hands to heart center here. It's okay. Hold on if needed. We're taking about 3 deep breaths. Breathe it in. And don't get too hyper-focused on where the foot is. It's okay to be here. This is balance. Okay, this is getting an idea of your connection to gravity here. How are you balancing? And even if you have to hold on to the chair for dear life, you're making progress, and I'm proud of you. On that next exhale, we'll lower that leg down. We'll kick it out a little bit here. The next one here, we root down that leg in again. You can bring the leg in and out, little clamshell action to get the synovial fluid moving. Where do you want your tree to land here? On the ankle, under the knee, higher. Find your placement, find your steady. Hips are forward here. Bring the arms out. Maybe you can bring them overhead. Balance at that center here. Stabilize your tree here. Hold on if needed. It's all good. Chest is open here. As you breathe, and out. Slowly, gently bring the foot down here. We'll take a moment to hold on to the side of the chair here. A little bit of heel rocks here. We're lifting up. So pretend like you have Barbie feet here. Here we go. We're gonna move the hands front and back here. As you come up, you're gonna breathe and you're gonna exhale. So we're gonna go from 20 to 1. Here we go. Ready? 20, 19, pause if you need, 18, 17, 16. The next movement's down on the chair. So if you need to go to the chair to do this, please go to the chair. Listen to your body. So I think we're on 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, you got it. 9, 8, 7, beautiful. 6, smile. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As we slowly move our chair, we start where we began. Back on this chair here. A little bit of external rotation here as thread the needle. We root down that foot here. It's set towards that second toe. If you can, bring the one leg out. See if you can bring it over just above the knee. Of course, I'm wearing black, but there's about maybe 1.5 inches, at least 1 inch between my calf here or my ankle and my knee here. If this is not accessible, if you got really bad sciatic pain, try to make a little figure 4 here. So as you can see, here, if I move everything up here, my knee is a bit away from my ankle here. So I have it here. So we want to protect the knee here. You want to keep this flexed. You don't want it to sickle out. This also can be done standing. If this is not feeling good, come right here. Okay, we're not here long, just 2 breaths, because we're heading into our Shavasana here. And then on that exhale, as you lower down, you can do a little windshield wiper if you like, side to side. Again, this is another great one to bring in every day if you can. Lay on the floor, laying in your bed. And we hit the other side here. It might feel completely different. What do you need? You need to straighten, you need to stand, our figure 4 here. Tall spine if you can. Opening the chest here, opening up the shoulders here as you breathe. And as we finish this, is there anything else in the body that you need? Do you need another windshield wiper? Do you need to bring the knees in as we slowly uncross? Maybe you want to come forward a little bit here, reaching down, maybe soles of the feet together in a little butterfly here. You can stretch out. And on that next exhale, we'll bring in what is called Shavasana. This is our integration. We'll be here for about two minutes. And know that beyond the practice, as I shut the practice off, continue in your Shavasana as long as you can. You can lay back, you can come on the floor, you can place your feet up on the chair, you can just sit, place a bolster on your thighs here to do a meditation. And this is the idea. This is one of the most challenging poses in yoga is Shavasana, because it's calming and settling the mind. It's an integration. It's clearing things, being that of a corpse. So as we start our Shavasana here, you'll hear me in 2 minutes. As we finish out our practice, we finish off with our little steak breath as you breathe in like through a straw and hiss. Imagining you're letting the stress out, just like you would leave a little air out of the tires. Breathe it in and breathe it in. I talked about earlier in the beginning about shedding the snake here. Old skin on a snake doesn't protect the snake, rather it becomes a source of weakness and actually can become fatal. Same way us holding on to things that no longer serve us, as we can look at old skins, old things, holding on. So this energy of 2025 asks you honestly to look at aspects of your life that are like that old skin, already dried and flaking. The aspects that no longer serve to protect you anymore, but are hindering and hurting you. This can be a mundane thing such as donating clothing or moving or changing career paths and stop and meet redirecting, or maybe even a relationship. While it can be painful, it may be necessary for that growth in our lives. So think about what you can shed and let go of in the practice. If you're ready, you can join me with hands together at the heart center. If you still need more of that Shavasana, which you do, I'm so proud of you. I will turn the practice off and continue in your rest for as long as you need. So as I close out the practice today, it was a humble heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for moving. And I hope that you can use some of these techniques into your life. Weave it in. Movement is medicine, and you're only as young as your spine. So thank you so much. And as I seal out the practice, as I say Shanti, Shanti, Om, peace, eternal peace, the light in me acknowledges the light in you. Make sure to hydrate, drink lots of water, take it easy on yourself, and keep on moving. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay warm. Thank you, thank you. Shut everything off.